Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to Crasburg once again. I hope you guys are feeling fantastic today. I hope you're having a great time, that you are inspired and ready for some more building. Today we are going to continue working on our castle, which I think is going to be super awesome. We're adding a couple of new parts to this and we're really getting close to finishing this place, which I think is super exciting because this castle is huge. It is massive and it's so good to see this kind of coming towards an end. It was kind of scary to start this, not gonna lie. It was huge but it's getting there and I'm very happy about that. Today we are adding a couple of bedrooms, we are adding 2 towers, we're adding rooms and just a bunch of stuff here and there in the castle, mainly on the east side of the castle here, next to the ballroom and the chapel from last episode, kind of playing around with some designs, adding some details, and just overall trying to tie the different parts of the castle together. And we're also doing this extremely detailed tower which we're building right now in the time lapse, which was so much fun. We did this during a live stream and it took us way too long to be honest, but it was good. It turned out pretty good as well, and I think the details are just awesome. I very much like this tower here. So let me know down below guys what you think of this and what your favorite part of today's episode was. But yeah, so this is going to be mainly a rookery where the maester and stuff can come and write letters and send them to other castles. It can also be where the king comes to write some letters, and it's also just a beautiful view from there. But it's mainly a little area to write letters. We have some pigeons or ravens or hawks. I can't remember what I kind of decided on inside, and yeah, overall this is really taking shape, I think. Then we're also just kind of tying up things, as I said, trying to tie it all together here. I had a little open area between the chapel, the gallery and this new tower, so I decided to just plop in a little building right there, why not, and kind of work that into the main grand red building behind us, which turned out to be like a little storage build for defending, and also just a beautiful area to sit for a cup of coffee. Maybe not coffee, maybe wine or something like that would be more appropriate for this place, but you get the deal. And then just a massive tower in the back, which is going to be as a little bit of a defendable area. Like we're gonna have some arrow slits and use this to kind of be one of the main defending features in the back of the castle. But the upper floors are more lucrative, I think, and it's gonna serve for some kind of leisure places for the lord, I guess, or higher people in the castle. So let me finish this. I will give you a quite little cinematic of the place and then we'll go for a first-person tour of it. So we are now in first person and I am not in the cinematic point of view. Been getting some feedback and I think we've concluded that it's better to just use it the normal way. So we will do this, but I will try my very best to slow it down a little bit for those of you guys who want to really count the blocks and see the details. So we're gonna start off with the tower right here in front of us, which, man, I just gotta say, I really like this. The amount of detail we managed to squeeze in, the uniqueness of this tower here, and everything just feels super good. So we gotta start over here. The way to get to the tower here would be from the main castle here and through here and then walk over here. It's not ideal, but it's kind of cool. Again, adding a little bit of a maze vibe to the tower. So we come in here, we have like a little sitting area. It's a very small tower, so I had to be creative with the stuff I added, but it kind of worked, I guess. Up here we have a rookery where we have some hawks and stuff like that being stored in cages, which you could bring up to the floor above, which I'm going to show you in a second, and write letters and send them to all over the kingdom. So that is kind of cool. We have some nice windows all over here, getting some nice natural light in here, and I kind of like that. So if you continue going up all the way, we have like the writing area where the maester or the lord, probably the maester or some kind of noble guy, would be writing letters and sending them to throughout the kingdom or the empire. And it's just a cool little room here. Try to make it look nice and cozy. We have 2 doors, one on either side here with a little balcony, and a bigger one on this side, like this, overlooking this whole area here. Kind of nice, really great view again over the city that hasn't loaded yet, but just imagine, let's just fly over here real quick. I guess we have the time for that, and just load up a little bit of the city here, and see how it works. So if we go just quickly back here, now we should be able to see some of that. Yes, just imagine the view from here. Can't really complain, but yeah. And then we can go even further up where we have some storage. Just a little storage room like this. So if we go down again, I'm gonna hurry down the staircase, make sure I don't trip and fall, because that would hurt. We can go out this door here instead of the one we entered through. And then we have this little area here, which I think is kind of cozy. It is just a little thing, but we have these ivies kind of growing up like that. A nice little sitting area to have a drink or just chat. But it's also a place to defend the castle from, with the crenellation here. And also a little bit of a bird's feeder thing to feed the birds. And I just think it's super cozy. It just adds a little bit of character to the castle, I think. And inside here we just have storage for weapons. So in case of a war or an invasion, you just go straight in here, grab a spear or a bow or something, and just start throwing and firing down here. And you don't have to bring that from the barracks. So it's kind of just a little bit more faster than the other one. From here we will just fly over, quickly take a look at the other stuff we did, because we added this building right here, this diagonal one, and then the tower here, diagonal tower, which is connected to the back here of this area, which is going to be like a very lush plaza for the noble people here. But yeah, it's connected to the gallery and the ballroom and the stuff we did last episode. So that is kind of cool. Again, it's going to be much better when we finish all of this, but it gets the job done for now. We have this cool overhang porch for this build, so we can go in here and we just have I'm going to show you through the rooms and maybe just stop and give you guys some time to watch and kind of see the details, for those of you who want that. This is just a little hallway thing which leads into like a little living room, I guess, for the lords. A big nice fireplace here to heat yourself up. You can see it here, chat, read a book or something. And then some nice views over the river here coming through. So that's kind of nice, I think. Yeah, cool roof design as well. So if we go in here, we get into the tower we did last episode, which like goes into the ballroom here. So if you want to check that out, make sure to check out last video. If we go up here though, we have a couple of bedrooms, which is kind of nice. We also have a bathroom thing with a tub and an area to take a dump and a nice window. So yeah, kind of cool, I think. And then we have this long green hallway, the green rooms, I guess, where we have one bedroom right here with a bed. It's kind of small in here, but you get the idea, I think. And a desk and something, and then a window looking out. Very ornate, nice detailed ceiling here. Yeah, kind of cool. And then another room over here with a nice big bed, a nice canopy on top of this one, and then a little writing area like a desk, and you can sit here, enjoy the view with something nice in your cup, I guess. And yeah, I really like this. It's kind of cool, I think. And this leads out to the kind of porch area here, which will be more detailed as we kind of work on the area right here, which is going to be super detailed with like trees and gardens and stuff. We'll see how we kind of make it work. I think I have way too high ambitions for that. If you kind of see the space I got, it's kind of small. So we'll see how we kind of figure that out. Let's go up the staircase again. And then we come up to like the attic of this place. Here we have some rooms and storage and stuff like that. Here we have a very small room, but it gets the job done. This could be for a servant, like the private servants for the rooms below. And he has a private little chamber here, like that. So that's kind of nice. Just kind of, you know, play on the lore that the people might need, people close by. And then we just have some storage rooms like this. And yeah, that's kind of that. A little dormer here just to get some natural light in. You can't really see it much through here, but you will see the grand hall, which will be the pink building right behind here. So yeah, and then just a little sitting area right here. Nice little oven here to heat yourself up. And yeah, just that's kind of what is here. And not too bad, not too shabby. And then we go in here. So this is kind of a staircase taking us from the building into the tower, the corner tower here. This I feel like should be some kind of this small chamber kind of build, where you could have people here sit and discuss things, very important matters. There's some nice views over here, and a little entrance to a little balcony here, which will be overlooking this plaza thing below here. So I think that is kind of nice. And then there's the staircase here going up to a little yeah, another like talking area. This might be where the Lord can have one-to-one connections with his counselors and stuff like that. And just like, you know, you gotta fill the castle with something. So I guess this is like his the small council kind of room thing. And he has, of course, just beautiful views. I feel like all the stuff we do today just have amazing views, but I'm not complaining. And I think this room turned out pretty good as well. Feels very noble, royal, and kind of gives that message right there. But now we gotta do some parkour, I think. We gotta go through the balcony here and just jump maybe onto the roof or break our legs. Ow. But okay. It gets the job done. It was nice and quick jumping down there. Because we're gonna check out the bottom floors as well of the tower here. First of all, I just gotta say thank you for all those who helped me out on this tower. I was really struggling with the details on this one. But we got some help on the server from a couple of people. I'm not gonna say names here because I'm probably gonna forget a couple. You know who you are. Thank you so much. This is the part of the tower that is used for defending the castle. So we have like these arrow slits, nice thick walls, like thick with 2 C's in the end. Yeah, it's meant to kind of be able to shoot down here. We also have arrow slits the other way here. It's kind of, I'm a little too fat here, bulking season, so I can't get through. But you get the idea here. You can shoot down on all the sides here, and just storing some weapons and things like that. And yeah, we can go up, and then we have like a little relaxing, like a lounge area for the guards. Maybe they have like one dude up here or a couple of dudes always on duty, prepared to go down there and shoot arrows and stuff. They have a little kitchen just to prepare some quick food while they're kind of on guard, and they can sit here and eat. And some nice views like that. So yeah, I guess it could be standing here and kind of watching out, make sure there's no one coming. But of course, they would have alarming systems and stuff like that. So you don't have to always be on guard, I think. We can go further down in the tower here, where we have more arrow slits. We're still quite far over the ground here, but still we have more arrow slits to defend the castle from. So it makes it a very important defendable area right here. And there's a moss growing in here. It's kind of getting inside the mountain here again. But that's kind of cool. And then I'm going to have an entrance leading to the underground parts of the castle, which is going to be just massive. There's so much space under here, and we can always just dig out everything. So I'm going to have big caves and tunnels and stuff like that below. But guys, that is all for today's episode. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button. And if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggo Man, and I'm out.